Ultimately, your training success doesn't come from how hard you're pushing yourself, how much work you're doing, or even what kind of program you follow. Instead, it comes down to how well you can achieve progression in the 3 fundamental objectives of workouts. You're either trying to burn more fat and calories, you're trying to increase your muscular work capacity, or you're trying to improve your proficiency. And of course, you're getting all 3 at all times with any type of training, but what should you focus on if you want to progress in a particular goal? Well, let's say you're trying to burn more calories, lose some weight, in other words, or manage your weight. In that regard, time is by far the most influential variable. And this is because no matter what you do and no matter how hard you work, we just don't burn calories at a super high rate of speed. You can do all the HIIT training you like. You can do sprints. You can push yourself with intensity to the absolute max in every workout. But the bottom line is, if you don't spend a good amount of time doing these things, it's really not going to be that much of an influence. Years ago, I had a little bit of a job as a Biggest Loser coach. Yeah, this is back in those days. Don't judge. But the bottom line was my team kicked total serious butt. And why? Because I told every single one of them I want them to be physically active for a minimum of at least 3 hours every single day. Now, I didn't really care what they did. They could mow the lawn with a push mower, they could walk the dog, play basketball. It really didn't matter what they did. I just wanted them to spend a lot more time being physically active. And as a result, they were able to burn far more fat and calories than anyone else. Now, let's say you want to build some muscle and some strength. In that regard, intensity is by far your most potent influence. And that's because we're trying to make our muscles work harder over time. That's why we have adjustable barbells and heavier dumbbells and progressive calisthenics techniques. But you don't want to fall into the trap of thinking, I'm just going to do more of these things. 5 push-ups, 10, 50, 100, 1,000 push-ups, or spending a lot more time doing the activities, like instead of working my muscles once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week, then every single day. And then finally, if you want to improve your performance in something, proficiency is the thing to focus on. Because you can do a million gazillion side kicks or foul shots, but if your technique is off on them, you're always going to have a pretty crappy side kick and keep missing your free throws. You could swing a weighted golf club and add intensity in that regard, but if it's not helping you hit a straighter ball because your technique is off, then it's not really going to improve your golf game, no matter how hard you're working your muscles during that golf swing. This is one of the reasons I love my micro workouts approaches, because smaller workouts are easier to do more frequently, so you spend more time being active. You can have a higher degree of intensity because you don't have to endure long workouts, and you can have very focused, disciplined practice to improve your proficiency. More on these things in these videos here, and thank you very much for watching. Be fit, live free.